yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Rollo breaking down in tears, man. We gonna talk about that, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the weapon used in Fulio's murder situation, man. We gonna tell you a little bit about that, man. Cardi B begging folks for whatchamacallit, man. We also got Dame Dash on some real ish. Hurricane Chris, man, with a strong message at 50 Cent, and we also got will.i.am's Ghost Rider, Snoop Dogg posting stuff. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button and feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man. So go and touch that too. Yo, check this out, man. Rollo has broken down in tears because just thinking on Young Dolph and how folks just be moving on after death, man. Take a listen to this joint real quick. It's kind of touching, man. Take a look.
Like I hear you say R.I.P. Dolph a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, take us through the process of you mean Dolph, because Dolph was a real.
It just be hard for me to ignore that shit because I was just talking to this man, you know what I'm saying? He was sending my girl money, buying my kids clothes and shoes and shit. Like, he fucking me up, bro. Cause I see niggas that introduced me to him and that used to be with us to be like, fuck him. They just say, fuck the man. You smell me like, he used to be with us. And he got kids out here. Girl out here. She ain't got no man to go home to. Can't even take a shower with her nigga. You smell me? So like, bro, that shit be fucking with me, bro. That shit be fucking with me. So whenever the sadness come out, the anger start coming, like, and I don't be meaning to, like, goddamn.
Yo, man, that was real right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know that what's crazy is the pain that he's experiencing is probably definitely connected to the loss of his boy. You follow what I'm saying, man? But the other piece of the pain, which is unusual to actually see, is how upset he felt at how quickly folks have moved on. And you know, moving on after a death, man, moving on is kind of complicated, man. I mean, some people move on quickly, some folks just never move on. Some people never recover from a death, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I think it's just how people view death and how they look at it. Like, in my head, the way I look at death is like, you either, you know, with the Most High, you know what I mean? Which means you're in a better situation than you currently could have ever been, right? You in paradise, right? So you in with the Most High, or you are like you are not with the Most High, which means you played yourself because you had every opportunity to be with the Most High and you chose not to. So you are enemy as far as I'm concerned, right? That's the way I look at it, man. I tell my peoples all the time, I tell everybody, please don't mourn for me. If you know what I'm saying, if the worst ever happened to me, it ain't the worst, man. I just graduated, man. That's like the best situation I could be in. So, you know, I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. I can understand if you want to grieve for somebody that you knew, you know, wound up in the furnace. But under that circumstance, it's like, well, why are they in the furnace? Because they, you know what I'm saying, they had beef with the Most High and they knew they had beef and they never reconciled that joint. To me, it's just like, yeah, you deserve, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how I look at it. And I mean, it just is what it is. I have family members, man. One of my peoples, man, they had passed, and as far as I understand, like, they never reconciled with the Most High, man. They never really restored that relationship. So it's kind of like, oh, you played yourself. You played yourself for that. But I understand his pain, though, man. Not everybody grieves the same. Not everybody has the same information that they're working with. Let me play this clip for you from Cardi B that might make you cringe and be furious. Take a look at this joint real quick.
Okay, so I don't want to look desperate, but I have to do this cry out for help because when I told you Switzerland, London, Paris, New York, I cannot fucking find this bag. I really need this Hermes bag because, like, I'm just going through a lot right now. Like, I'm going through a lot right now. And if I don't get this bag, I just know I'm going to feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that it will brighten up my day. So if you got to connect, I'm not buying nothing resale, bitch. I'll probably pay somebody, like, you know, an extra little extra 5 racks for sourcing it. But I'm not spending no fucking $80,000 on a purse, bitch. I'm not doing that shit no more. You can't trick me no more. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I feel so poor. Like, I don't understand how I don't got the bag yet. Like, I keep seeing the Asians with this purse, and it's like, how you got that bag and I don't have it? Like, I'm Cardi B. And it's just like, it's so frustrating. Like, every single day, I keep seeing more and more people on my Explore page have the purse. But I can't find the purse. Like, I can't fucking find the purse. Like, every single day I call my Hermes Connect, and she just, like, it's just still not in the store. It's like, I am just so fucking over it. Like, I'm fucking over it. Like, I'm just so over it. Like, I'm so tired of everything. I'm fucking fat as fuck. I just can't do this anymore.
Hey, yo, man, I hope I never get like that, man. Real talk, man. I might could be like that and just don't know, but I hope I never get like that. See, there's a lot of people that are living check to check for a variety of reasons. Some reasons are good, others are not. Some people got to pay high prices for prescription drugs. Some people, they just mismanage their money. Some people are taking care of their family. Like I know folks is like, yo, I was supposed to go do this, but I had to go take care of my peoples. I done lost all my money trying to take care of my peoples, and now I'm broke and da-da-da. Some people live in check to check because they spend their money taking care of folks. You follow me? And people trying to make ends meet go on to social media to hear folks like talking like they're Marie Antoinette. Okay. Now, for those of y'all don't know, Marie Antoinette was royalty from another country. She went she came to France, right? I think she was with, I forgot who the king was. King Louis? I forgot his name. King Louis XIV? I think it was, right? She came to France, lived in extravagance, right? The people around the kingdom, they couldn't even afford to eat basic bread. They couldn't get basic food. She lived in extravagance and threw nothing but parties and lived in extravagance. When she was told that the people in the kingdom were starving, her response was supposedly, let them eat cake. They're like, yo, the people who don't have bread, she like, let them eat cake. Now, cake is a rich type of bread made with eggs and butter at the time, okay? And she might not have even said that. That could have been French propaganda. But the point that I'm making is the story of her saying that was highlighting a complete lack of understanding or care for the dire situation of the common people. You understand what I'm saying, man? They might have been trying to portray her as like somebody that was out of touch with the suffering of the populace. See, that's the vibe I'm getting. Think about it, right? Let's say you believe that spirits are real, even demons are real. These demons are ancient demons. They've been around for very, very many years. And if they suggest things to people, you don't think that they will be suggesting to people with influence to have a certain type of ideology? Nothing is new under the sun is what I'm saying. I think most celebrities that flaunt wealth in your face, it shows how out of touch they are with the people that support them. You know what I mean? It might have worked to build your wealth, to flaunt your wealth in the past. I don't think it gets with the times. Like it shows you that you with the times in the way you want to appear. You know what I mean? I mean, who likes people doing better? I just think it's a bad look. You follow me, man? Now, take a listen real quick. This is a short video for today. You know, we flying through it. I got to take care of something. Take a listen to Dame Dash on slavery. Take a listen.
Beef is corny. People die.
Super corny.
Beef is stupid. Us fighting each other is dumb. Period. Stay the fuck away from all of that shit. What I learned is this is a program that they enjoy for entertainment.
Sit back and watch.
You gotta think about it. When laws were passed to be made for hundreds of years, not for 10, 20. And laws were made fresh off of people having slaves. Right. So most of the time, those people were like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? It's illegal to have slaves. We gotta get them to be slaves again. Let's make laws that they cannot actually abide by, keep them broke so they fight each other all day, kill each other, go to jail, so that way they can now put you back in shackles, back in the cage and make you work for a slave wage. Instead of master, let's call it warden or CO. And now it's completely legal. It's a program that must be broken. Do you notice that courthouses, jails, schools, and hospitals all look exactly the same?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a coincidence?
No.
Why wouldn't a school be on like a beach or like someplace nice, or a hospital be someplace inviting? What rehabilitation can you give someone from putting them in a cage and treat them like a dog? I don't get it, but I do get it. I don't expect my oppressor to give me anything. Especially freedom.
Sure.
And the thing about freedom is it's cheap, but it's priceless at the same time. Ask someone that doesn't have it. We jeopardize our freedom to survive. We hurt each other. We never hurt our oppressor. We only hurt each other. It's a program.
All in their plan.
But I'm not mad. I think it's clever.
You just
Kudos. But I'm mad when we are cognizant of it and we still go right back to the program. So we can say, yo, it's dumb for us to fight each other, but as soon as something fucks with our ego, we back fight each other.
You see that? What he said was real, man. And he's always speaking real stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. I think we go back to the program Because we can't outthink the programming or the people that made the programming. And that is the result of short-term thinking and the lack of education. You know what I mean? Not being able to, that's probably why they don't really be like going crazy putting money into education, because I think there's people at the top that make a lot of money. They make a lot of money on the ignorance of the people. So they don't care for the people to be that smart, because if you get them too smart, they're going to start questioning why they working so hard, doing certain things when they could be doing stuff for themselves. The people at the top won't remain at the top. You follow what I'm saying, man? Like, here's the thing, man. Not being able to outthink those that aim to oppress you, I think that's what they would love. Like, I'll be asking some of the young men that I work with, I'll be asking them, I'm like, yo, are there criminals smarter than you in prison right now? The answer, yes. My next question is usually, so why would you commit crime if someone more clever than you committed the same crime and couldn't escape? You follow what I'm saying, man? It's a simple question which probably has multiple ways to outsmart, but I think it drives home the point. You know what I mean? Outsmart the people that are aiming to destroy you. And they don't aim to destroy you directly. They do it indirectly, okay? And you don't outsmart people by being more evil than them, because evil doesn't increase your intelligence. It doesn't make you more smart. It decreases it. You follow me? And it's worse when you get away with evil, because then you're locked into the frame of mind that the evil works, and then you continue to do it. You solidify yourself in that kind of mode of thinking. Think about it. You believe in God, don't you? Is he evil or is he good? You follow what I'm saying, man? Being evil don't make you smarter. It makes you worse. It makes you worse in a variety of ways. And I would even go so far as to say it makes you dumber. Okay. Case in point. The weapons used in Julio Fulio's murder. Okay. The weapons used in his murder have been reportedly linked to 7 different shootings and 2 other murders. You see what you see? This is what I'm talking about. According to court documents, at least 2 of the firearms used in the Julio Fulio murder have been linked to 7 different shooting cases in Jacksonville, including 2 separate murders. Let me read this joint. It says it was apparent from the video surveillance footage recovered at the scene that 2 of the shooters were armed with rifles that appeared to be equipped with brass catchers. The 3rd shooter was armed with a pistol. There was a muzzle flash emanating from the pistol at a high rate of speed. The pistol was believed to be equipped with a switch, making it capable of being firing fully automatic. The pistol also had a visible extended magazine, and all 3 gunmen were wearing dark clothing, hooded sweat shirts, and what appeared to be ski masks. I think in New York they said that they're gonna start banning ski masks and fining people that have them. Okay, I'm all with it. You know what I'm saying? Get them damn those masks are notorious for people that rob. Get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? It says 31 fired shell casings were located in the area of one of the shooters. All of the fired casings were collected as evidence, with one being submitted for NIBIN analysis. Okay. The collected casing was correlated to 5 separate shootings that occurred in Jacksonville, one of which was a homicide. Okay. Yeah, man. Like they've been using the same gun to commit all these murders, and then they connected it back. Throw them under the jail. Okay. And look, y'all is connected to all these murders. Never let them out. Never let them out. That's how I feel about it. You commit murders, you should not be out with the rest of society that's walking around just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get some Little Caesars and enjoy watching Shrek with your fam. You follow me? Why should you be running around causing mayhem and terror in the community and holding the rest of the community hostage because you're too slow to come up with a good idea? You know what I'm saying? All right, wait, what's my time looking like? Okay, 10 minutes, not bad. Listen. Hurricane Chris is an artist from Shreveport, right? Shreveport is where 50 had that Human Harmony jump off, okay? 50 had a lot of people perform there, and yesterday, we told you that comedian Lunel, right, has some words for 50. Now, we see Hurricane Chris with a strong message, dare I say, last message, for 50 Cent. Take a listen.
Hip-hop, you throw a motherfucking concert in Louisiana and don't book no Louisiana legends and put no bankroll in no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of bitch ass shit is that? Nigga, you ain't fucking with my city, nigga. You taking advantage of my city, nigga, cause shit cheap and shit costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow motherfuckers so crazy that y'all gonna let this nigga come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This nigga ain't booked no Louisiana artist. This nigga ain't booked Big Papa. This nigga ain't book B Will. This nigga ain't book Hurricane. That nigga didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or nothing, no weddies. Like, nigga didn't fuck with us. Nigga came to take advantage of us. Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit, and a nigga don't give a fuck about fucking with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young niggas out here starving, when we got young niggas out here killing each other. That fucking money could have went to anything to help the motherfucking youth. We don't need more money invested into the police, nigga. We need more motherfucking money invested into the community. We need motherfuckers who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their motherfucking feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Fuck your money, nigga. We don't care nothing about it, nigga. You think these white people ain't been having no motherfucking money in Louisiana, nigga? They using you to come through this motherfucker and to pay the city up. Nigga, they finna use you to rebuild the roads. They not finna use you to help the youth, nigga. Louisiana, give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one, man. I'm trying to figure out if there's a sense of entitlement or if bro has a point. Post it below what you think, man. You know what I'm saying? Entitled or he has a point. You could even put a P or an E. Point or entitlement. You know what I mean? Hurricane Chris said, he said he came to Shreveport because it was cheap, right? He said, here's the thing. If I remember correctly, Fifth said he opened one of the biggest production studios out there. Where they gonna get the workers from? Shreveport. Ain't no one from New York gonna go all the way out there to work. And even if they do, when it's lunchtime, they gonna get their food where? In Shreveport. You know what I mean? Other businesses gonna start opening up in Shreveport. Like, a lot of people think bro is really tight because he particularly wasn't on the ticket. And my understanding is that Master P was there. At least that's what one of the comments that I read said. You know what I'm saying? One commenter posted, let me see if I can pull it up. Bunky White. He said Master P was there, right? Somebody else said if Master P was there, then that's representative of the entire state. Master P is a big deal, okay? Somebody said Auntie was there, Mama was there, okay? Somebody else said Fredo Bang was there. Plenty of artists from there. Okay. Somebody else said I could have swore he posted Fredo Bang on a flyer for it though. And somebody responded to that person saying he did, but that wasn't his argument. He was saying Shreveport rappers, but either way, my boy is just hating. Okay. Somebody else said, well, Christopher, why you ain't buy the land? Somebody else posted a very interesting message. They said, unfortunately, 50 is never going to forgive him and probably make his career harder now. Hurricane Chris is courageous, but there's a price for going after 50. Okay. And then the person said, if you look at 50's nemesis, if they don't have a strong hip hop platform, he will go to high depths. High depths. That's like an oxymoron. They said the 48 Laws of Power gives you a glimpse into his thinking. Yeah. Because I think the 48 Laws of Power is on some old, like, you know what I'm saying? Crush all opposition, like, to dust. You follow me? Like, I get his concern, but, like, here's the thing, man. A lot of folks was like, yo, don't get mad. Host your own joint. And that's definitely an option. Imagine me showing up on a horse, right? I show up on a horse. I come up to you, right? And I say to you, I want you to take some of your money and give it to the people. You know what I'm saying? And then I ride off. Would you think I'm more noble for that? Do you want people to tell you what to do with your money? I didn't think so. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's great for bro to try to tell 50 what to do with his money. Okay, it's his money. He came to Shreveport and he's doing what he started his production company over there. Somebody from Shreveport's going to work there, and all it takes really is one person from Shreveport to work there. That's all it takes. Okay. If you're like, no, it takes 100. Well, why not 101? Why not 99? You follow me? All it takes is one person. If one person in Shreveport is assisted, then 50 did his job. Then he did his job. If he helped one person in Shreveport, then he's good. And my understanding, isn't there something with education or school? I want to say. I don't know. I got to look it up. Okay. But come on. It sounds more and more like bro might be hurt because he wasn't on the ticket. But, you know, I could be wrong. But I don't think I am. I think I'm wrong about that. Let me give you this one before I go to my shout outs. I was strolling through the lobby at a Gram. I bumped into this video of someone on The Voice doing a performance for Will I Am, right? And she revealed something to him that he was not quite ready to hear. I hope this plays. Take a listen real quick.
Question?
Yeah, sure.
So you're a singer-songwriter.
Yes.
So
I actually, funny story, I co-wrote a song, one of your songs.
Huh?
I went hard, I didn't go home.
What
The hardest ever, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, fresh. Yeah, that was awesome. Yo, for real.
So thank you.
So like, thank you so much for that. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for jumping in. Nice to meet you.
You see that, man? Hence the issue with ghostwriting, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that joint played, man. Did you see the embarrassment on his face? I thought it was priceless. Okay, folks are saying she should have waited for his response, and if he dissed her, then she should have said something. But I think she was trying to get put on. I don't think, you know what I mean? I don't think she was trying to make that particular point. But she figured, like, let me just slide this one in here. Maybe I can get in. I don't think it worked in her favor. You know what I mean? Let me jump to my shout outs real quick. We had a few shout outs and I needed to highlight them because I thought they were relatively important. Where we at over here? Let me see. All right, look. Somebody said, Damian James said, yo, Celeb, my brother, tell us more about why we should vote for Kamala. We know about Trump. I'm being genuine with the statement. I highlighted about, I want to say maybe 10 things. Yeah, I think about maybe 8 things. Okay. And I highlighted a couple of things, right? And hopefully Source got the picture up here, man. And I threw all of them. I'm not gonna voice it out. You can read it for yourself. You can pause the video, what have you, man. But you know, a lot of politicians say what they want to believe and stuff like that. And one of the things that she highlighted, which I thought was important, was the middle class. You know what I'm saying? And why the middle class is important. And how, you know, the Republican platform is largely focusing on that top 2%. Now, I know they throw the abortion in there to mess with the Christians because Christians are very big on abortion. So that's a good way to catch Christians from, you know what I'm saying, voting for the opposite side. You know what I mean? But I think her point on the middle class is very important. I mean, when it comes down to abortion, yeah, we could save the kids, but they're not coming up with strategies, or I'm 100% against abortion, right? But the thing about it is, with the Republican platform, the thing, like, they don't aim to make, let's say they ban abortions, right? And these babies are born, okay? Right? They have nothing in place to make sure that that baby doesn't starve as it grows up. You follow what I'm saying, man? So they would prefer for it to be born, but they don't mind for it to starve. That's my issue, okay? That's my issue. And then just seeing the character of the people that are backing that platform is disgusting. And that's not to say that I love the Democrats neither. I can't stand that platform too. So at this point, I'm just voting for whoever might allow me to be able to vote in another 4 years, okay? Who else we got over here? So I threw my answer for you there, Damien. Mello Rivera said, Celeb, you better like my comment. Oh, you said something. Like, you better say my comment, like my comment. I'm gonna take that same energy to work in the morning. Okay, I get what you. You know what I'm saying? Makoro Jr. said, yo, I'm a man, and the last time I cried was 2 weeks ago. I broke down because of so much pressure, man. Yo, man, shout out to you, man. Don't let anything pressurize you like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said that it is sinful to be anxious or to be nervous about things. You got to trust in the Most High. He is always looking out for your best interest. And the more you trust in him, then you could just ride, he's like an ark. It's like a boat. You know what I mean? You get in the boat and the boat will take care of the rest. Okay. And you do everything to the best of your strength, man. But don't let anything drive you to the edge, Makoro. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you, man. Cosmic Inclination said, peace, fam. Cayenne pepper, turmeric, and ginger help keep your circulatory system clot free. You could buy them in pill form. You're welcome. We do appreciate that. And we definitely got to read comments like this because we want the best for the people. Okay. This next comment, I'm going to take away your image, right? But this is what he said, though. Okay. This is what he said. He said, Celebs. And let me see his comment in the big format. Said, Celebs, a female violated me as a young kid. She was young too, maybe 16, 17, but I wasn't even 10. I think I was around 7. She only did it once. Since then, I've seen her years later, time to time at family function because she's a family member. And I want to confront her, but I'm scared if I do it, it would stir up the hornet's nest. It will. It will definitely stir up how you confront her. He said, I love her dearly, but I want her to have that convo with me before she dies or before I die. I think personally, and I could be wrong, but I think a one-on-one conversation would be definitely important to have. Okay. If you by telling, if the other family members know about this, it will stir up the hornet's nest. Now, there's that one side that says if you don't say anything, you know, like if you don't say anything, you can allow the thing to perpetuate. She could also be like, I can't believe that happened. She could be ashamed about it, and so that's the other piece of it. I definitely and I understand if you're saying like, nah, I love this person, like, you know what I mean, we was young, we didn't know she was 16, 17, she was a kid, she did a lot of dumb things and that's possible. I think it's best to have that one-on-one conversation about what happened in the past, and depending on that conversation that you have, because I mean it clearly has affected you, and I think it's important for you to speak on it. And I think based on that conversation, that kind of gives you guidance as to how much more you want to have that discussion. But I mean, you need to have that discussion, though. In my opinion, I could be wrong, but I think, you know, it's important to have that discussion because it clearly had an effect. And I think there is an aspect of closure that you need, and maybe even she needs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know if y'all think my advice is horrible too. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all think it's good, or whatever your response is to the big format. Eric Gray said, yeah, you so right, Celeb. I was a sexual survivor. I was sexually assaulted as a child by one of my mother's friends, but I turned out okay. Yeah, you might have turned out okay, but unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? My fear is always, whenever it happened once, it probably happened more than once to multiple people. And whenever we don't address evil, it allows it to perpetuate. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like what Kendrick Lamar did with Drake is so important. That's why I love Not Like Us, because it needs to highlight certain things that are being done that are messed up. Okay, these shout outs are really long, man, but I think we need to address a lot of these things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tony Steele of the legendary Smith & Wesson. He came through giving shout outs to Flavor Flav. I love it. And what else? And that's about it. Oh, somebody had a comment about Saucy Santana, and they said the fact that Santana admitted children are not capable of making their own decisions was the reason why children should not be exposed to that lifestyle in schools or by their parents, because it would be considered child abuse. But yet people are pushing this and it's legal. Yeah. I think pushing any kind of sexuality onto young children, I definitely think it's child abuse. 1,000% it's child abuse as far as I'm concerned. Dwayne Wade's son is being celebrated. If we are to go by Santana's logic, Wade should be in jail, and that was from someone from their community. Believers, or at least true believers, don't hate anyone. They just hate the sin that people carry around with them. He also tried to justify his lifestyle by claiming he felt like that before the abuse. No. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, pushing any kind of agenda, sexual agenda onto kids, to me, is child abuse. And the way that they weasel their way around it is they try to say this LGBTQ agenda or this any kind of sexuality agenda is part of their identity. And once you attach it to your identity, they attach it to their identity so no one can speak against it. Because once you speak against the agenda, you speak against their identity. Let me just throw this out here. Homosexuality is not your identity. It's just something that you do. It's a practice. It's an action. Okay. We all lie. We are all liars. That is not, lying is not part of our identity. Okay. Your sexuality is just something that you practice sexually. Okay. But it is not completely your identity. Okay. It's a practice that you in your identity might do, but it ain't you. By trying to attach it to your identity, that keeps us from being able to speak on it. You follow me? And finally, it's a tactic, man. It's a tactic. And that's how they try to silence people, by trying to attach it to their identity so you can't speak against it. I speak against lying. I speak against sex outside of marriage. Okay. That to me is wrong. Homosexuality is wrong. Heterosexuality outside of marriage is wrong, right? If you're practicing sexual intercourse, as far as I'm concerned, lying is wrong. Theft is wrong. Greed is wrong. You follow me? Dead wrong. Like greed is like idolatry as far as I'm concerned. So what? All right, look, let me give you this last piece and then I'm gonna roll up out of here, man. Hit the like button if you agree with what I'm saying, man. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, just hit the sub button. Where we at over here? All right, look. Snoop Dogg. He posted something that had me dying. Okay. And if you're driving, you must pull over. You cannot watch this part of the video. Because you might crash. You might crash into me. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at this magic that is the stage dive. Take a look. Given. One person said that man jumped into the wrong generation. That's facts. Okay. Look, they used to do that back in the day. Travis Scott might be able to do that. But Lil Local, the rapper, no. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing, bro? Okay. He was feeling it a bit too much. See, that's why you could never get caught up in the moment. Okay. Clearly he didn't get caught by his fans. You follow me? They was feeling it, but they wasn't catching it. You understand what I'm saying, man? Look, his boy was like, oh my goodness, his tailbone is done. Exactly. Okay. Then the next performance, he gonna have to be wheeled out. They got to wheel bro out for the next performance. He gonna be performing from a wheelchair. Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Let me know if you think Hurricane Chris has a point or if he's entitled, okay? Let me know your thoughts about the Saucy Santana joint from yesterday's vid. If you missed it, go check it out. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.